book people. I am Brianna with Bre'sBooks, here to do my July 2015 wrap-up for you. I read a decent amount this month. I'm pretty happy with it, and also unhappy at the same time, because I kind of went off my TBR, and you'll find out why in a minute. But the first book I read this month was Valiant by Sarah Maguire. This was on my TBR, I believe. And I gave it 5 stars. It was fantastic. If you like fairy tale retellings, I highly recommend this. This is a retelling of The Brave Little Tailor. This is a awesome twist on that. Features an awesome female heroine and just a fun adventure, light romance. Just like interesting. I really liked it. Highly recommend. 5 stars. Valiant. The next one I read was The Heart of Betrayal by Mary E. Pearson. This is the sequel to The Kiss of Deception that came out in July. And I gave this 4 stars. It was a really good follow-up to the original, which I also gave 4 stars to. It's just one of those, like, I don't want to say heavier, but it's like, it's not a quick read. There's like a lot going on, a lot of different characters. It takes you a while to get through. I enjoyed this, like parts of this one better than the first one, and also parts of the first one better than this one. They both had different things going for them, and it was an interesting story. It left off on not a cliffhanger, but you kind of wonder like where it's gonna go from there. And so I really enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the first one, you will probably enjoy this, Heart of Betrayal. The next book I read, because of Disney's Descendants that came out at the end of July, was Isle of the Lost, a Disney Descendants novel by Melissa de la Cruz. I enjoyed this one. I liked the idea, but I don't know. The writing or how it was written was a little slow paced for me. It took me a bit to get through. I did enjoy it while I was reading it. I don't know. It could have been better, I guess. I did watch the movie after this, and I did enjoy the movie as well. Although the songs in it, I didn't really understand why they were in there. But all that to say, this one got 3 stars from me. Then I picked up the second volume of Amulet, which is the Stonekeeper's Curse, Volume 2. It was great. Just continued with the story, brought in some new characters, fantastic art from Mr. Kabushi as always, and I'm happy to have found this at a thrift store for cheap so I could read it. I gave this 4 stars. Alright, so that's all the physical books I have with me that I finished in the month of July, which is decent as is. But then, after starting Mistborn, I wasn't really in the mood for something that heavy, so I wasn't really picking it up very much, and then I got sick for a few days, and so I definitely didn't want to read something heavy, and so I have this Manga app on my phone. I think it's called Manga 360. And I read volumes 1 through 18, the entire series of Ouran High School Host Club manga. Yes, I read all 18 volumes. Wasn't intending on doing that, but there you go. I was just sick in bed, so I literally would just like sit on my phone and flip through. Like the whole weekend I was spent reading manga on my teeny phone, basically. And it was awesome. I'm really happy that I read it, because the anime did not wrap it up. I mean, it wrapped it up sort of, but I definitely wanted more after the anime ended. And so I'm really glad I ended up reading all of the manga and got some of the story that wasn't included in the anime. So if you've watched the anime and haven't read the manga, I highly suggest it. It gives you so much more information, especially in the last several volumes. I gave all of the volumes volumes between 4 and 5 star ratings. Probably about a third of them a solid 5 stars, but now that I think about it, I should probably bump up the whole, or at least most of the series, do a 5 star because I just love it so much. The characters are so fun and awesome, and you should check it out. I don't know, maybe try the anime first if you're not a manga person, and then if you like the anime enough, check out the manga. But yeah, that's all I finished in the month. I did read a little bit more of Mistborn, but definitely did not finish it. I'm only like 150 pages in, and it's like a 600-page book. I really didn't plan that out very well. But anyway, that's all the books I read for the month of July. Let me know if you've read any of those and what you thought of them. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you next time in my next video. Goodbye!